Are you mentally and physically exhausted from doing events for your candle business? Today I'm going to show you how you can sell your candles online with 3 simple pages. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button and bell to be notified every time I make a video about how to make and sell candles. I use these same 3 online pages to grow my candle business from 0 to over 6 figures per year. All right, so let's get started. Page 1. Drawn pretty big so you can see, hopefully. Page 1. Okay, so everybody says that you can't sell candles online because they can't smell them. Well, I'm here to tell you that's false. All you got to do is make them an irresistible offer, okay? Something that's like a no-brainer, oh my God, take my money kind of deal, okay? And that's all it takes. So our page number 1, no-brainer. Okay? So, again, you don't need people to smell your candles in order to buy them. You just need a sexy offer, okay? And that is all you got to put on page 1. One product, this is the offer. Do you want it? Yes or no? And again, we're not competing on price here because there's nobody else that they're looking at. They're just here looking at your product and your offer, okay? Now, another thing to think about here is kind of like, consider this, okay? So when you're at Walmart or your local retail store, if you see something you like when you're shopping, right? Do you stop from putting it in your buggy to say, hey, let me go shop Amazon real fast, see if I can get a better deal? No, because it's already in front of you. You're already looking at it. It's something you like. You put it in the buggy, you check out, and you go home. Same thing here. They're not looking at everybody else's offer. They're looking at yours, okay? So, again, as long as it's a good deal, as long as it's something they like, and as long as it's a scent that obviously everybody knows pretty much what that's going to smell like, then it's going to be a no-brainer offer, okay? So what goes on page number 2? Let me show you. Okay, so you're going to offer them on the second page what's called a candle box subscription, a monthly candle box. Okay, so this could be anything that you have existing from your already product line that you've built, but again, there is it's not hard to set up. Okay, so I just got through teaching a whole class on this in my private coaching members area on how to set up your own candle box subscription for your business and why that's super key, because this alone builds a foundation for your business. So you have so much money coming in every single month, and it snowballs. It goes from, $1,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 coming in a month, and before you know it, you're able to quit your job. You're able to go full time. You're able to quit doing events all the dang time and stressing yourself out about, making all this inventory and loading it in the totes and loading that in the trailer and driving however many hours to the event, paying those fees and all that craziness just to hopefully make a return on your investment, okay? I know a lot of people are really big into events, and it's a gamble. It's a roller coaster. You're up, down, left, right. You don't know if it's going to work until you get there, right? With this, you already have a bunch of people coming through this first page, right? So after they come through that first page with your no-brainer sexy offer, we're going to automatically say, hey, you already liked our first product. How would you like to get something on a monthly basis? Yes or no? Again, it's not like we're forcing it on anybody. We're saying, do you want this? Yes or no? And all they got to do is answer that simple question. Okay? So a certain percentage of them, the people that come through your actual pages, are going to say yes. Right now we have ours dialed into about 20% conversion rate on the subscription box. So for that means basically, so every 100 people that come through the first page and buy that first irresistible offer, 20 of them are also going to join the monthly candle box subscription, okay? And that, again, like I said, grows that foundation for your business, so you know, okay, we got money coming in every month. Okay, the bills are paid. Okay, we don't have to stress. Okay, we don't have to do these events anymore if we don't want to. We can do them like for fun if we know one works and we've already proven that, but we don't have to do it, okay? So, like I said, this is a super key element to any successful business at all, especially a candle business, because you don't want to be making those one-off sales, and you don't want to have to worry if you're going to be able to make it next month, okay? It's not hard to set up, but there are about 10 elements that are super key to getting it right. And I go deep on this inside my coaching program. Let's do some math, okay? So let's say, for example, you have a $30 monthly candle box subscription in your business, right? So $30, let's say you get 100 members, okay? All right, so 100 candles is all you got to make every month, right? $30 each. That comes out to be $3K per year, okay? And most of the people I talk to, $3K a month. $3K a month is all that they need in order to feel free, in order to feel, oh my God, I can relax, I can have peace, right? Super easy to get 100 members on any kind of subscription, let alone a candle box where they know they're going to be having something to look forward to every single month that smells amazing and puts them in a good mood and all that great stuff, okay? So again, $30 candle box is just an example I'm throwing out there. If you only have 100 members, you're bringing in $3K per month, which comes out to be an extra $36,000 per year. Now, obviously, that's probably around minimum wage or whatnot, but most of you, again, are doing this on the side. You're starting it as a side hustle, and then, you're trying to get the business going, or you already have that existing business, but like I said, you're juggling all of these events, right? So you want something extra coming in. Well, this can be your ticket. This can be what does that for you to say, hey, you know what? We've done enough events for the year. I'm just going to relax, okay? Now let's do some more math, okay? So, for example, like I said, we got about a 20% conversion rate here. Say that you add a 0 to your amount of members. So it goes from 100 members a month to 1,000 members a month, okay? That will put you at $30,000 a month. And that will come to $360K per year. Not such a small side hustle anymore, is it? Now it's 6-figure candle business. It's a real business, and it took 2 pages to build it, okay? Like I said, everybody thinks you got to do all these events, you got to do all these e-commerce stores with 50 million products. You don't. You need a simple 3-page setup to make a shit ton of money, to make a lot of money in the candle business industry, okay? And again, the candle business is huge. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry each and every year. So there's plenty of room for all of us. That's why I'm sharing this, because I'm not worried about you stealing my profits or my customers. I know I'm good, and I know there's plenty of it out there to share with the rest of the world, okay? If this is giving you any good ideas, hit that like button. Also, comment below, do you have a subscription in your candle business? And last but not least, we got page 3, okay? It's literally just the thank you confirmation page for their order, okay? So after they go through your sexy no-brainer candle offer, then you offer them, hey, do you want a candle box as well? And then they go to the thank you page. It's literally that simple, okay? So another thing that I forgot to mention on this is that we also plug in what is called the pre-order model. So here, every one of our candles is a pre-order, okay? So even though this is a really good offer, it's also being sold as a pre-order. Running out of room. So is your candle box. What this does is it allows you to only have to make candles once a month. Okay, so this is super valuable for your time freedom as well as your financial freedom with having those subscription box offers. Okay, so again, we do pre-orders on all of our candles. We have a 3-step, 3-page process to sell our candles online, and literally one of them is just a thank you page. Okay, so super simple business model. It doesn't have to be rocket science. There is some details that go into setting all this up, but I teach all this to my coaching students inside my private program called Rustic Candle Business Secrets. If you're tired of doing events full time and only want to be able to do them on your terms, I want to invite you to book a call with me, not someone on my team, where we can talk about if my candle coaching program is a good fit for you, where I can literally give you my candle sales funnel, the 3-step online pages that you're going to need to sell your candle products and stop having to do events, stop having to juggle. Literally, like I said, all you can do is copy and paste your information inside these pages, and then you're good to go. You're off to the races, and you can start selling your candles online today. The link to book a call with me is in the description below. If you just want more information or you want to learn a little bit deeper about how this all works, I created a free candle selling class, and you can also find that link in the description below. Other than that, be sure to watch our next video.